Hey there. Hello. How's it going, Spooky Monster? Thank you so much for 4 months. Hey there, Olivia 5K, Logan the Bard, Boydify, Gokika, Bailey. 3 times, hitting the double digits for 10 months. Good gratitude. 4 more months till 5 years, the big 6-0. Holy heck. How's it going, Nitrous Oxide? We are indeed starting with Ironclad, and I'm pretty dang excited about that, actually. I think the pendulum might be swinging back towards Ironclad, away from Defect, if there was to be a favorite character for me in Spire. And we're talking, like, mere single percentage points of favoritism here. It's really not much of a difference, but I do heckin' enjoy a Clad run. Clad is just so consistent in their Act 1s and really has the ability to be quite flexible in his picks because of that really stable foundation that is solid damage starter deck plus high max health plus consistently useful starting relic. It's good. John07, thanks for the 2 months. Hello. Toaster42, thank you for 4 months. Here's to 38 more. Mark McCarr finally got their first A20 win with Ironclad. Congratulations. Just 3 more to go, right? Dwarven Hard, thanks for the full year, 12 months. Krakon, thanks for 8 months. Hey. It's going to be a good week, although heads up, this will be a shorter week of streams. It won't be live on Friday or Saturday this week, but we'll be back at it the following week for our full schedule of shows. Hey there, Cappy Bappy. I have tried Vault of the Void. I like it okay. Vault of the Void ends up... I have a couple complaints about the game, but overall, I think it's a pretty neat take on the deck building roguelite approach. My chief complaints with it being the threat system, rewarding the player for going max aggro, maybe a little bit too much. So the simplest solution is just kill everything on turn 1. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's easiest to do it that way. And my other complaint being the abundance of keywords means that it can be really hard for, at least as a streaming game, it can be pretty hard for viewers to follow along with, as there's so many little interactive effects. The cards don't quite feel obvious in what they do. sometimes. But overall, yeah, I think it's a really cool game. So Cody, thanks for 9 months of support. Terrainco, 28 months. Quite the hype train we got started off today. Scruffy with 31 months. Backstreet Skeeter with 2 full years. Bazinga with 6 months. And Purple Yeti with 10. Dang, Twitch chat. I tried Brutal Orchestra yet. I have keep hearing that this game is worth checking out. So it's getting a bigger blip on the radar, as you say it here. What if I bought Slice and Dice? Because me and will be buying Against the Storm 2 as well. It's always a delight to hear that viewers are discovering new games to check out. There seems to be a growing crowd, actually, that watch me play Slay the Spire while they themselves play one of the other games that are kind of in the stream menu. So FTL or Against the Storm or Monster Train or any of the others that we've picked up. It seems to be a running trend and a pretty good time overall. Thinking about trying Monster Train? I highly recommend snagging it when it's on sale on Steam at some point. I think you can get it with the DLC for $10 probably during one of the regular sales. Definitely pays off to be a patient gamer these days. Patiently waiting, a few years post-release of a game. You get the benefit of all of the content and bug fix patches, all of the discounts from the game no longer being, within the hype sphere. Only major disadvantage for this is games with multiplayer communities. You miss out on the most hectic heydays of the multiplayer, but we don't do a whole lot of that here on the stream. So if you're following along with the stream games, it really pays off to be patient. And along that line, there are many games for which I am being patient, patiently waiting until they are in one of their most refined states before I really take a deep dive into them. That's what I'm doing with Stone Shard, for example, a game I'm eyeing with cautious optimism and quite a bit of curiosity, but I'm patiently waiting until it's done being baked to check it out fully. Oh, I didn't notice that, Ja07. Divs of Stone Shard are in the Ukraine, so that could cause some difficulties for them. All the more reason to be patient, quite frankly. If it takes a decade, then it takes a decade, so be it. Redshift J, thanks for the 12 months. Scotino played Bloodborne for the first time this year. I hope that we someday get a release of Bloodborne on a platform that allows it to be played in 60 FPS. Would really like to see that. Have I played Inscription? Yes, but I didn't play. Didn't end up doing Casey's mod. There's a couple games I've wanted to go back to modded versions of, but when I examined the mods, I found that they were incomplete. That happened the first time I looked at mods for FTL, and kind of to some extent still true with regards to Multiverse Edition. I wouldn't call it complete by any means, but it is enormous. I wanted to do Dicey Dungeons modded playthrough, but found that the big mod at the time was in a relatively partial completed state. And a few other games like that. Waiting on BG3 this summer? Heck yeah, I am quite excited for Baldur's Gate 3, just on a deep personal level. I've deeply enjoyed the games of both BioWare and Larian Studios, so to see them being mashed together into one creation is going to be quite a joy, as it's just remixing two things I really liked already. There's definitely a little bit of a rift when it comes to the community discussion about this game, actually, because there are There are some who have loyalty to the original game and series and want to see that preserved. There are some who are on board because it's a Larian Studios game and they want to see it be like that. And sometimes the expectations of these are contrasting, but I have one leg firmly in both camps, and I'm just laughing the whole way, because no matter what happens, I'm going to have a really good time. Did I play my Chrono Trigger series live? Yes. Yes, we played through all of Chrono Trigger, but not Chrono Cross live on stream. Vodify says, I like watching the Spire VODs on YouTube. The familiar formula of them is very soothing. Often not practical because it's 2 a.m. in your time, so you've been up late to catch the start of a couple, and early enough to catch the end of one a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's like if I go late. Oh, that's the beauty of the YouTube and the VODs too. You can watch all of the past broadcasts on the videos page here. Do we have a command for videos? Oh, whoops. Hold on. Let me make sure Spire is due correctly here. Do this. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Is it videos? No. Anyway, the page you want is this for the VODs. For those who might be unfamiliar, Twitch stores past broadcasts in video format, and those are available for any broadcast that we make on Twitch for 60 days. I'm a Twitch Turbo member, so the broadcasts get a full 2 months of being up on Twitch before they expire. And then, well before that happens, they go up on the YouTube archives. So there is always a way to see all of the video content that has been produced on the channel in perpetuity. Slabsman, thanks for 3 months. The Prime sub. Watsy Woo, thanks for 34 months. Finally mastered your self-imposed 34-month sub streak challenge. Congratulations. Round of applause, Twitch chat, for Watsy Woo. What an incredible accomplishment. Almost 3 years in the making, this challenge. And JMac, thanks for 3 months of support. Jotha Games picked up Against the Storm because of me. That's awesome. I'm excited that it's continuing to get, even though it feels relatively complete to me. I'm really excited to see the updates that have been rolling in. The revised events already feel a lot better to me. And I'm super excited to try out the Fox people. We won't be playing any Against the Storm this week because we're going to be off on Friday and Saturday this week. However, the week after this, on Saturday, I'm almost assuredly going to do some Against the Storm, probably alongside the winning game from our game vote, which is going live right now and will end after Thursday's stream. Top voted game from that poll right there in chat, which anybody can vote on. It becomes a game that we try for the first time on stream. Might be an issue with Twitch or with your connection, Cam Guy. I'm seeing smooth and steady on my end here. Let's go in Baltia's. Problem with Fox people is after the storm, it smells like wet dog. That's true. So, in our Slay the Spire Mastery Challenge, we have set upon ourselves the goal of defeating the Spire with every card in the game. So cards will be labeled either mastered or not mastered if we've won with them or not. In order to master a card, we have to win a game on Ascension 20 against the Heart with not one but two of that card in the deck. So to master Thunderclap, the last Ironclad common to be mastered, we have to take two Thunderclaps into our deck and then win a run on Ascension 20 versus the Heart. A little bit easier said than done. So far, we've mastered almost every common, say more than half of the uncommons, including some ones that I think are very difficult to win with two copies of, like Fire Breathing, and some that are not so difficult to win with two copies of, like Shockwave. And the same is true for rares. Actually, we've gotten almost every rare card done, with the last one being Brutality. Actually, is that true? Every rare card except Brutality is done. That's true. So we're one rare away from finishing off all the Ironclad rares, and that means that it's really going to be uncommon hunting that will become a priority on our runs. Uncommon hunting and curse hunting as well. We have many curses to master, which are really quite challenging. The one I'm most worried about being able to accomplish is the Necronomicurse, as we'll have so few opportunities to even get this one time, let alone create an additional copy. And this could prove to be a true problem for us. We'll see. But we'll try to do all the others if we can't. Spreadsheet doesn't have Inflame. Might have gotten overlooked here. Let's see. Which the bot knows, though. The bot knows when it happened. That's right. I do remember that double Inflame run. Emu Like Bird, thanks for 37 months of support, and Rexor76, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Pride is a curse we won't be mastering. This is a curse you can only get in Endless mode, which is why most players have not seen it. In fact, I think many players are at this point unaware that Slay the Spire even has an Endless mode to begin with. But in order to acquire this, you have to play in Endless mode, beat the game once, loop back through it again, beat it again, and I believe at the beginning of your third playthrough, you start with some Pride curses, which are pretty nasty. They start in your opening hand, and if you don't pay one energy to get rid of them, they will duplicate themselves, and you'll draw them again. Mr. Beechgrove, thanks for 15 months of support. Do I play Slay the Spire off stream? Not these days. Haven't in a long time. Am I allowed to cheat for the curses? No, I don't think so. I think what we might end up doing, if something like Necronomicurse duplication ends up being the very, very, very last card to master, we might do a seeded run or something to try to accomplish it. Just to show what it would take to actually do. But my hope would be that we can randomly encounter the circumstances. We'll do our best. Do you work when you're not working? One can play games for fun. I was actually just playing a little bit of Rotato before stream, so I do play games that I play on stream for fun in my own time, occasionally, yes. And there's definitely a different feeling to it when you're playing a game streaming versus playing a game not streaming. Definitely has a different feel to it. That's right, Pride is only available in Endless, and therefore we cannot master Pride by my own rule set because you cannot beat the Heart in Endless mode, right? That would be ending the Endless mode, but Endless by definition has no end, so you cannot win it. You're planning on mastering colorless cards as well? Yes, indeed. Those are on the list. Oh, that's a lot of elites we could fight. All the more reason to take 100 gold. Some pretty juicy start options here. Lose 7 max health, choose a rare card on Ironclad is really powerful. Really, really powerful. Euroclide on, thanks for the 6 months of support. Nitrous Oxide said, what would be the best option you're hoping for the rare card? Feed would probably be number 1 at the beginning of an Ironclad run. The 7 hack max health you've paid to get the card is easy enough to gain back just by the first 3 encounters, and then as you go throughout the run, even if you only land feed in half of the opportunities where you could. So let's say you're an imperfect player and you can't get the feed to work every time. You don't draw well, you can't get the feed to work every time. Even if you only get feed half of every opportunity, you'll still gain 40 to 50 max health by the end of the run, and you'll be very, very chunky and chonky. Other really good ones to start with are Offering as a deck accelerant, although it can be a bit of an extra health loss in the early fights if you use it wrong. Immolate just slaps really hard and kills everything. And I owe a dad joke for Targaryen Tantrum. I'm trying to think of a Game of Thrones related one here for you, since your name has brought that to mind. All right, sure. What did the people of Westeros call it when a Microsoft chatbot first landed on Westeros? Bing's Landing. Also, I apologize. I'm Tyrion hard to think of a good one, that's right. Max McCat says, is it possible to put Pride into the hole in the wall in Endless? Yes. Yes, it is. Also, unfortunately, unavailable because of our rule set. Yes, you could put Pride into the hole in the wall during an Endless mode, then retrieve it to get it during a normal run. However, you cannot encounter hole in the wall if you're playing on Ascension 15 or higher. Ascension 15, 16, 17, and 18... 19, 20 all disallow hole in the wall from spawning, so we cannot encounter that on an Ascension 20 run without enabling some sort of additional mod. Janet Janet, thanks for 38 months. Every time your sub expires at the weekend, oof. But you're getting there. Thank you. So, my question to me is, do we trade 7 max health to get a rare card? Which I think is a pretty good start. As aforementioned, Feed would be great, Immolate would be great. We're fighting Hexaghost. I would consider Bludgeon to be okay. Things we don't want include Barricade, Demon Form. Double Tap's not bad. I take a Brutality just because we want to get 2 of those for the last Mastered card. Amaz, thanks for 33 months, and Show Your Amen, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Quite a sprinkling of support to start our day out. The other main option that would appeal to me is taking 100 gold and entering this store. 100 gold starts are pretty appealing to me. That initial shop then provides enough money to afford a shop relic. I'll show you ramen. You're right. It's so hard to get usernames right on the first try. Now I actually don't even know what's correct. I love it. Anyway, that initial relic can be something like a membership card, which can pay off huge dividends over the course of the run. It can be a strength up. Could even be Brimstone, which I would take. Could also be a rare colorless card, like Hand of Greed or Apotheosis. Let's do it. I am a firm believer. 2 lice, both have the same attack value. We want to break the block of one of them so that we can KO it next turn, and we want to block for as much as we can. Figure we'll probably lose 6, gain 6 in this fight. If we have to do strike, strike, defend this turn, which is exactly what happens. So yeah, we lose 6, gain 6, and that's pretty reasonable. 2 lice fight can sometimes be totally free, and at other times be brutally painful if both lies attack for 8 on turn 1 and you can't kill either of them, for example. You can have a really bad time. So I'll call that a pretty solid outcome. Our first card reward offers one of the uncommons we have yet to master, Second Wind, which is quite interesting that we haven't done that. Or 2 commons, Iron Wave and Headbutt. I'm definitely a big liker of Headbutt. Falls under the category of card manipulation, cards that allow you to control the cards that are in the draw pile or the discard pile in some fashion, whether it's by putting them back on top, putting them into your hand, drawing cards, looking at the cards, any sort of thing like that is all card manipulation. So Headbutt is a very useful tool for providing consistency to your run. More relevantly, right now, it's also 9 damage for 1 energy, which is very good. Solidly on curve, I think. Any attack that does more than 10 damage for 1 energy is above curve for Clad. But Headbutt's right on the mark. It hits as hard as a Strike Plus would. Dolly's Mirror is here. And Dark Embrace is here. We no longer have any cards in this deck that could be mastered, so the Dolly's Mirror does really nothing for us here. Although we could duplicate something, bash or headbutt or strike or defend, there's absolutely no reason to do that. Definitely hard for me to turn down Dark Embrace on sale. This is one of my favorite cards in the game and is absolutely breakable. Whenever a card is exhausted to draw 1, there's so many cards in Ironclad's card pool that exhaust, which makes it quite broadly useful. Of the cards here, I rather like Discovery, actually. Discovery for 1 energy lets you choose one of 3 random cards to add to your hand, costing 0 for the current turn, and then exhausts. Embrace Carnage, Invest. I think my pick here is going to be Dark Embrace, Discovery, Blood Potion. I think that's going to be my pick. It gets us some hit points for later this act. It gets me a mid to late game power for card draw that can have some immediate utility, especially if paired with other sources of exhaust like this Discovery. Discovery can be very energy efficient, generating a bludgeon or a demon form for only 1 energy, and that's pretty dang potent. I want this to go. Headbutt Bash or Bash Headbutt? Do I want to put Bash back on top of the deck? That is essentially the question. If I bash you, you take 8. Actually, do I put all the damage on the Spike Slime? That's a better question. 8 plus 13. 21. Leaves this thing at 8 health. Bash would kill it then. So all I'd have to do is draw a defend. And we're healing. That seems pretty probable, actually. Let's do it like that. Try to KO the Spike Slime first. Actually, I miscalc. We don't have enough damage. We need to draw 2 strikes. Which we did. Good. Alright, that's the way to gain the most health out of this fight. Killing the medium slime first can be correct. Especially if the medium slime is debuffing you on turn 1. Get him, Juggernaut. The power. Look at that. 73 out of 75 health. Early Inflame is a solid provider of damage. Gain strength, upgraded, gain 3 strength. Really good way to get through Act 1. Really good way to get through Act 1 elites. So I really like it here. Wondering if we maybe want to go this way. Grab an upgrade instead of that first elite. Make it a very reasonable 3 elites, not a suicidal 4 elites. Especially since I have some really good upgrades in both Dark Embrace and now Inflame. But we might be able to get away with all 4 elites here. Anyone know why Hole in the Wall is only below A15? Essentially, they didn't want it... It's a really, really breakable event. And they didn't want it to become something that shaped high difficulty gameplay by, like, prepping your save file optimally or any stupid nonsense like that. I mean, both Lagavulin and Sentries are almost completely free, right? Let's do it. Let's go for elites. I also have lots of health. And a donut for even more health. We're healthy. Alright, Discovery, show them what you can do. Cleave is okay, but what about Juggernaut? Italicize is also pretty good in this fight. But we can take 4 damage without taking any damage. I'm just going to take a cleave here. Slightly better strike. Go! Make it so. We draw 3 attacks, we should kill, and we do. Full health. Full health and an energy potion. And either a dual wield, an entrench, or a clothesline. Dual wield is very interesting with Discovery, in that Discovery makes 0-cost cards, and dual wield can duplicate those 0-cost cards, allowing you to play more 0-cost cards. However, if you don't draw the Discovery and the dual wield together, you're not really going to get a whole lot done. Yeah, exactly. Unreliable, says Big Biryani, and I agree 1000% with that assessment. Unreliable. Without retain. With Runic Pyramid, then yeah, take the dual wield. You can start to do broken things amazingly reliably with the Runic Pyramid. Why I like Runic Pyramid so much is that you can just see the combo, and it's gonna work. Even if it's stupid, it's gonna work, and you get to break the game, and it's fun. But without that guarantee, then it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Alright, first elite is arguably the easiest elite. Lagavulin will sleep patiently while I deploy these expensive powers. We can get set up before we actually have to do any fighting. Although we whiffed a little bit here. Oh, I can't play Bash Headbutt for this turn. I'd rather go Inflame Discovery, maybe? Definitely Inflame first. We could simply play Bash instead of... No, we're going to play Discovery here. Of Battle Trance. Ooh. Battle Trance and then Headbutt the Battle Trance. Yes, please. Battle Trance and Headbutt is one of my favorite 2-card combos. Essentially what you do is draw a bunch of cards with Battle Trance, use Headbutt to put the Battle Trance back on top of the deck. Next turn you can Battle Trance again, meaning you draw even more cards, and guess what? You're pretty likely to draw back into that Headbutt because you're drawing so many cards. So you can once again Headbutt the Battle Trance if you draw it again. We didn't do that here. I think we'll probably use the Energy Potion next turn. Just gonna block, strike. So here we want to Headbutt Bash and then Headbutt the Bash. Next turn do something like Bash Strike. In fact, maybe I just want to use this Energy Potion for more damage next turn. Take a full 20 here. What am I gonna do? Yeah, because this will not be enough damage otherwise. Right, 50 health? Yeah, that's too much. 26 health. In fact, I don't... Oh no, 3 strikes is enough, right? 27? Yes. So that Energy Potion saved me 20 used in that manner. It only would have saved me 10 had I used it to play extra defense on the prior turn. And that's why we did what we did. Alright, good fight. We get a Juzu Bracelet as a reward. I wouldn't exactly call that a reward, but it's a good start. Now we won't encounter events in question mark rooms. How about a decent attack? Anger is great with Battle Trance, which is not a real card we have, but it's great with Dark Embrace too, which is a real card we have. The more cards we can draw, the more 0-cost attacks we'll get. And that's good stuff. Really good with Inflame too, actually. I think this Anger is quite exceptional. Combust is also not bad. It's a way to do area damage per turn. Don't underestimate the value of a card like this against Hexaghost. Versus Hexaghost, this could reasonably be lose 8 health, deal 40 damage, and against Hexaghost, that's a card you really want. How do they buff potions? They added a whole bunch of new types of potions, Big Biryani. There were... Earlier in Spire's life, there were fewer types of potions, and many of them weren't as strong. Oh yeah, and I remember the early attack skill in power potions. It just gave you one random card of that type. You didn't get to choose from 3, so skill potions could be really, truly awful a lot of the time. This is going questionably. Oh. Never mind, this is going well. And that's the power of Discovery. Just discover a free bludgeon, squish your foe instantly, and have no problem at all. Discover the bonk. I mean, that's... Look at the beta art of this card. Discover the bonk. That's what it's for. That's what it does. Alright, we're going to keep that for a little while. Twin Strike is very nice with Inflame. True Grit is very nice alongside Dark Embrace. Currently, I'm looking for ways to get through a Kremlin Knob and a Hexaghost, which means I think I'm going to take Twin Strike over True Grit. I just need a way to deal more efficient damage. Yeah, wouldn't you look like... That's my expression right now. Like, yeah. Yeah. We killed that stinky slaver. Alright, all we have to do in this fight is play the Dark Embrace, and all is effectively well. Well, maybe not. That's all we have to do. I would maybe also consider playing a colorless potion here. It's been considered. Aha! I'll take a free Apotheosis, please. And thank you. Alright, now we should be more than fine in this fight. Don't mind me, just blocking. Blocking as hard as I can. Feel free to give me more days, I don't care. Discovery! A Carnage! Actually, or an Evolve. Carnage pretty strong right now. Evolve pretty dang strong next turn. Oh, yeah, actually, I see it now. We are looking at some bitrate interruption. Yes, there is officially a problem with the stream. One of those mystery problems. The joys of having private internet. Seems watchable for the moment. Genuinely though, I think I'm gonna take the Evolve. Genuinely though. Because we gotta kill this turn anyway. Actually, no, let's do it this way. Give me 3 more days. That's funny, we didn't draw any dazed. Shouldn't have taken that Evolve, I guess. Cute. Alright, well, take... Yeah, there they are. Found him. I found the dazed. You've done it. Headbutt the anger, I suppose. Time to get angry. Beautiful. Even more hit points. Regen potion and blood potion. Also now our blocks are blockier, but are our reaps reapier. We got a reaper here to gain additional strong. If paired with the inflame for additional strongitude, this will be even more healing. Pretty sweet. Discovery cannot generate feed, Hex QTQ. There's a few cards that cannot be generated by random card generation sources, including Feed, Alchemize, Reaper, essentially anything that could give you hit points or a permanent bonus. You can, however, get Exhume from Discovery, and use the Exhume to get back a copy of Feed or Reaper that you've already played. No self-repair either, for the same reason. This is to avoid streamers like me stalling fights for 35 minutes in order to get a self-repair from Creative AI. And I think the world is better for it. Do I think a Spire program could end up being stronger than humans at the game? I think it would be exceedingly difficult to do that. Maybe, hypothetically, yes, but ultimately a more complicated task and would be far more challenging to code an AI for than, say, chess or classic over-the-board strategy games. There's just a lot more moving pieces, a lot more things to consider and weigh. But yeah, I think it would be possible. There is a bot that plays Slay the Spire. Twitch Plays Spire, I think it's called, or Twitch Plays STS, is up. And how it works is the viewers choose the cards and build the deck, and then there's a bot that plays the actual card game and does the combats. And that bot makes some unusual choices sometimes, but it does play, and it does know how to win sometimes. It's a pretty interesting project. Anyway, I think Flame Barrier is also pretty good, especially with the Smooth Stone, but I'm taking a Reaper here. What's our third relic? It's a Blood Vial. Even more healing. At the start of each combat, heal 2. Do we really need more healing? I'm not going to say no. It just seems thematically on point. 2 more health per fight. Why not? This really seems like it would have been a good boss swap run. Would not have missed Burning Blood 1 iota. Stinky Serpent offers us a curse and money. And I say nay. I don't want your stupid nonsense. Black Blood next? I might be compelled to take it as one of the few boss relics we haven't won with. Almost assuredly, the Gremlin Knob is going to bop us here. At least we have Headbutt on Anger to work with. Might behoove me to play Dark Embrace. Or I could just go Reaper Strike. I think we'll just go Reaper Strike. We're definitely going to get hit for 32 damage next turn. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We might even get hit twice, actually. Let's see. We do 8 plus 13 is 21. 56 minus 21. 35. Maybe it's better to just go in Flame Bash. It's really counting on next turn to be a bit better. Actually, what if it's... If I Bash Headbutt the Twin Strike, how much damage does Twin Strike do? Twin Strike is going to be 7 times 2, so 14 plus 9 plus 9 is 32 damage. So no, if I play Bash Headbutt, next turn Strike, Strike, Twin Strike, that is insufficient to get a kill. So we need Discovery to make something damaging, more realistically, in which case I should be headbutting Anger anyway, so I can play Anger and Strike and Discovery. So I think we're not playing in Flame. We've drawn it too late. That's what I learned. And then if the last card is either Twin Strike or Anger, we already have a kill. Otherwise, we have to rely on Discovery? Question mark? Is that true? No, we can just play all 4 of these strikes. Easy. Okay, that's good. Get Orichalcum, which is an amazing relic here. If we end our turn without any block, get 6 block. And that means we could ignore block for the most part and just let the relic do it for us. Although the Oddly Smooth Stone says block cards are still pretty good. Yeah, I do apologize for bitrate interruptions that we're having today. I see it's especially bad at the moment. These sorts of things currently happen at random. I don't think there's a lot I can do about it currently, other than wait, see if conditions improve. What about Metallicize for more non-block block? Metallicize combos well with the Orichalcum. They both activate at the same time. So if you have no block and Orichalcum and Metallicize, and you end your turn, you get 9 block, which is excellent. All you need is the sweet, soulful voice, and that's only 144 kilobits a second that you need for that beauty. Well, TNG says, I always forget about the Orichalcum. Yeah, there's a mod called Minty Spire that makes it a lot easier to not forget about that if you're playing on PC. It's actually a not terrible time for Perfected Strike. I did add a Twin Strike, too. We would like a decent hard-hitting card. Sure, yeah, I'll take a Perfected Strike. No, Pele, on my end, unfortunately. Everybody sees the pixels. Many pixels. Upgrade in Flame. I guess Heavy Blade is also similar to Perfected Strike. Maybe we wanted to consider Heavy Blade over Perfected Strike, but I like that Perfected Strike performs even if we don't get the strength first. Doesn't matter whether I do or don't play this defend. Don't want to use my regen potion going into Hexaghost. That boss is going to punish us for having more health. So we shan't. Now triple defend this turn. That's pretty reasonable. In fact, I'd like to play Reaper after playing Inflame, ideally with 3 targets here. Although again, we do get punished a little bit for having more health. But heck, if it lines up, it lines up. I'm not going to say no to 21 healing. Or Dark Embrace. Alright, gonna be pretty hard to touch me now. Wow, what a draw. Just outright a kill on this sentry. And then some. Sure. Nice. Tons of health. Get the Courier, which means that the merchant will restock their cards and give us a discount. Storm says, today's an awesome day. My favorite football team announced a U.S. trip, and it's near enough to you that you can go. And your jersey arrived. That's an amazing day to be a fan, Storm. That's good. That's good. Nervous Octo wants to know, I wanted to know the stat of how many hit points I've lost because I've forgotten about the Orichalcum. All of them. You lost all your hit points. Sure, I'll take a shrug. Liquid Bronze seems really genuinely useful going into Hexaghost as a potion, so I guess I'll discard the Blessing of the Forge. Let's take one event. It's a shrine to an elaborate spirit where we may transform a card. I say transforming strike seems entirely reasonable. Defends aren't that bad either because of Orichalcum, but with the Smooth Stone and with the Dark Embrace, I'm going to keep them around. There's definite reasons defense could be good later. So let's transform a strike. I know this does make our perfected strike a little weaker, and I'm okay with that. We get a Flame Barrier. Hey, just in time for Hexaghost. That actually could be a reasonable upgrade. Although I think we're better off perhaps upgrading either Dark Embrace, Bash, or Anger for Hexaghost. Funny pixels? You want the pixels? Have some pixels. You can have pixels. We could also upgrade Discovery, although that seems a little ambitious. Genuinely, for Hexaghost, the Bash upgrade seems probably like the best. Do I need to upgrade Bash if I'm using the Thorns pot? And I have a Flame Barrier? I don't think I need to. Okay, so let's upgrade something for Act 2. Ornbird, thank you so much for the very generous 10 gifted subs amongst the pixelated mess that is our stream currently. Hopefully things will improve in a few minutes here. But welcome one and all. Thank you, Ornbird. So yeah, my Act 2 upgrade, let's get the Dark Embrace upgraded. Gifted Baylor 10 pixels. And Matt Hajalik, thanks for 14 months. Almost forgot to resub. Well, now you haven't. Speaking of, did you know that if you've got Amazon Prime, then you can subscribe to your favorite streamer on Twitch once per month for free with Twitch Prime? All you have to do is link your Amazon account to your Twitch account. And Fayley, I think that was, someone just purchased a cozy mouse pad. Thank you so much for the purchase of our beautiful Epic Desk piece of art. Actually, it's a good time to show that, maybe. The Fiendish Forest artwork from Epic Desk, something that we've got available for pre-orders this month. It's essentially a gigantic desk pad, a beautiful piece of custom art for your desk. Cantaloupes, thanks for 3 months of support. Billy did buy one last night. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Well, thank you. And thank you whose ever order just went through and popped that alert. Let's see here. To Hexaghost we go. Actually, notably, the Blood Vial pushing us over 60 health. Kind of a bad thing here. I suppose I'll take this opportunity to get rid of Reaper. Go to 65 health. And we are going to use the spikes here. I think we need the help. Cap America, thanks for 10 months. 10 months of protecting America. Discovery, what do you got? Entrench. Or another Inflame? Let's go double Inflame. I want to be the strongest Ironclad there ever was. But ouch my face, though, you know? Reasonable time to Flame Barrier. I think Bash, Twin Strike, Anger is the real play, though. Just need to push as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible on this boss. We bottom deck Anger? We did. It's pretty bad, actually. Shrug into Twin Strike, but I think it's better to shrug into Anger here. Also just go strike, strike. I like to think of Hexaghost as a 9-turn race against time. You have to deal 264 damage in 9 turns, or you're gonna die. Alright, we'll flambe. We'll do it. So that means we have to kill by next turn. 50 health. Pretty difficult to do. Uh-oh. Thorns, save me. Should you fail to kill on this 9th turn right now, you get hit for 6 times 6, and Hexaghost adds 3 burn pluses to your deck, and Hexaghost turns all the burns in the deck into burn pluses. So tons and tons of damage starts heading your way at this point of the fight. The key is to win the fight before this point occurs, and that's exactly what we've managed to do. Note that had we chosen to try to save that Thorns potion, this would not have worked out nearly as well. And we would have had to upgrade Bash in order to make the fight palatable. But we made it. Just barely, just in time. I see some excellent cards offered here. Normally, I am averse to Demon Form as a card. However, we have some key things that make it a lot better. Notably, Reaper here, to allow us to heal based on the strength that we have. The more strength we can gain, the more we can heal for, and so extra turns of taking damage and getting set up are more excusable. In addition to that, it's much easier to play the Demon Form because Orichalcum will provide us at least 6 block if we choose to play it with all of our energy. Limit Break is also reasonable, but suffers from requiring proper order here. We have to draw and play Inflame before we draw and play Limit Break in order for Limit Break to do anything, which to me makes Demon Form a bit more reasonable to start. And Esmazal, thanks for the 6 months, the half year of support. Yeah, Limit Break's another Runic Pyramid card, I agree. Exhume also has utility here. We can get back an exhausted card, which currently includes Reaper, so that we could Reaper a second time. But it could also include the Discovery, or a card perhaps created by the Discovery. And with the Dark Embrace, bringing back an exhausted card is likely to come alongside card draw too. So Exhume has a lot of utility, I think, but overall, I think the Demon Form is going to perform best. Demon Form Anger is such a huge damage engine. And I really like it with Reaper, too. Yeah, if we had a point of innate strength, a relic that was giving us strength, I would agree that the Limit Break would be a lot stronger. Here are our options. What an interesting set of choices they are. Black Star gives us extra relics off of elites that we defeat. I don't think we're very good at fighting elites currently, so I don't have high hopes for... not on 3 energy, the deck can't really do that well. We can't put out enough damage quickly enough to deal with the 3 Slavers or the Book of Stabbing, let alone Gremlin Leader. If we had more energy, elites seem a bit more reasonable. All enemies get 1 additional point of strength. How's it going, Bullcut Butcher? We're having some internet issues today. I'm going to keep playing this Ironclad run because we're pretty well invested in it at this point. But if things don't improve by the end of the Clad run, we'll probably come back another day. I do realize that the stream quality is abysmal at the moment, which makes it very hard to watch. So if you choose to tune out, I don't blame you. I probably would. But nothing to do but wait, unfortunately. Just don't scroll the cards. And yeah, those of you who are watching in audio mode, fun fact, Twitch on mobile, actually, you can set it to audio only, which I really like. That way you can listen to a stream without paying through the nose for data rates if you are a field or something, and you want to watch a Twitch stream, but you don't want to actually watch a Twitch stream because your data plan will murder you for doing so. Audio only is the secret. Very low data use. It's good stuff. So, I like this Pandora's box a lot, actually. This will transform all of the strikes and defends in the deck. Currently, we have 8 remaining, and 8 transforms could be pretty good. There's definitely a few cards in this deck that would really break the game open for us, like Corruption here. Sure, we lose our block cards, but Orichalcum says that doesn't matter. We lose our strike cards, and that makes the Perfected Strike a little sad, but we'll probably gain something useful in return. My hope is that we get an energy-generating card. Bloodletting, Seeing Red, Corruption, something like that. But Philostone is okay here. 7 Perfected Strikes? I want it. Oh. So about Exhume being good. How about we have 2 of them? Also a feed. Also a double tap. That's quite a Pandora's box. Note that rares are pretty common when it comes to transforms. Transforms are simply a random card from the character's card pool. So your chance to get a rare is proportional to the number of rares that exist in that character. And for Ironclad, I think it's something like 19 out of 73 transformable cards are rares. So it's about a 1 in 4, 1 in 3 chance to get a rare per card, and that leads to a lot of rares very consistently with Pandora's box. I'd say usually you get at least 2, and 4 or 5 are not completely unheard of. And only 1 comet, and it's the last comet to master too. It's a pretty good set of cards here. That said, the deck is very energy hungry. We're desperately looking for some way to play more cards per turn, because as it stands, we really have to choose 1 or 2 of the best cards and just kind of ignore the rest. So any relic that we can get that gives us more energy, any card that gives us more energy, anything that's going to let us play another card is going to be the way to scale here. I think looking at a shop is a good idea, especially with our courier and our current gold count. Elites seem like they might be beatable, but they might also be a really, really bad time. I wouldn't give us good odds in fights, for the most part. We might be able to tank some damage and then heal it back with Demon Form Reaper, especially if we draw Demon Form turn 1. Yeah. But outside of that, fights are going to cost a lot of health for us. Do I simply double tap Reaper, go to full health? I mean, I shouldn't play the feed yet, right? Alright. Could have also double tapped Anger, but why? Why bother? Perfected Strike does 10 damage, the power. Save me, Orichalcum. Save me, Shockwave. Alright, we put a card back on top. We draw Twin Strike, Dark Embrace, Dazed, the card I put back on top. Hopefully Feed will be enough damage here. I'm not doing the math, but I think with Demon Form it's fine. Yeah. Good talk. Delicious. And another Dark Embrace is here. Curious. Something we ought to consider is actually playing the feed the first time we see it, because there are 2 Exhume cards I can use to get it back. Second Dark Embrace is hilarious. I think I'll take another Shrug It Off, actually. Yeah, I see that we're back to normal bitrate currently, and we'll see if that stays or not. Cleave is also genuinely reasonable, because we have very little in the way of area damage. And with 3 energy, we're going to need it if we want to beat anything with multiple enemies. But I'll take a Shrug first. I see no, our bitrate is not stable. Strange Spoon, huh? Strange Spoon. Very funny. That said, I think I see the absolute simplest and strongest thing that we can do here. I'm glad that we can afford the Feel No Pain alongside. Yeah, the simplest and best thing here is going to be the Pocket Watch. We play 3 or fewer cards on our turn, draw 3 extra cards at the start of the next turn. And guess what? We actually can't play 3 cards in one turn for the most part currently. So Pocket Watch is a stupid amount of extra card draw. And even once we do start playing more than start gaining the ability to play more than 3 cards per turn, we'll probably often want to not do that. Feel No Pain, Impervious, remove Perfected Strike is definitely an option, but why remove Perfected Strike when I could just draw 3 more cards every turn? Which is even better. Ooh, double regen potion. I like it. So much healing available to this run. Gentlemen, hello. I see that you are here to take my money and my life. But I need you to know that this I will not allow. I am here to take your lives. How do I want this to go? I think I'm going to be playing more than 3 cards this turn. I could double tap Reaper here. I could also do Reaper Anger Feed. Or a few other things. Ideally, I'm going to eat both of these nerds. Also, yes, I only had 1 gold, by the way. So they took $1 from us. And, You know, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, double tap feed kills the back one. I'm just wondering how much Reaper gets happened. I think we go Reaper Anger Feed. Which is 3 cards, actually. Which is, yeah, that's all the more reason to do that. Because then we do get Pocket Watch. Good. Yeah. Let's do too much damage. What we want to do is eat this person with Exhume. So let's just draw with the Pocket Watch to maximize our chance of Delicatessen. Yum. Thanks for the 1 gold back. Searing Blow +1. Can be upgraded any number of times. Interesting. +1, you say? And I could actually get that to +5 by the end of the act. I don't think that's good enough, but it's a cute little distraction. Can you find a Searing Blow +2 or higher? No, I think you can only ever get offered a +1, even if you have Molten Egg. I don't think this is the time. Sorry, Searing Blow. I also don't think this is the time to fight the Burning Elite or the time to go to a shop, which means it's time to go to this way for the next 2 nodes. Another fight we can potentially eat both of our opponents in. I like these kind of fights. Have some weakness, friends. Don't worry, I'll be getting all this health back and more, so you needn't concern yourselves with much here. Centurion can't attack again. We don't want them to buff strength too much, though. Could Exhume Shockwave. That seems imprudent. You got discovery. Entrench. Sure. Go flame barrier entrench. Since we seem to have missed our feed opportunity here. And this has gotten interesting now. Perfect. It's 21. Alright, we can get our health back from using Reaper on the Mystic here. Not too much, though. Want to be able to feed as well. We can get a lot of value out of every combat here. And the Pocket Watch makes it easy for us to prolong combats like this. Pretty good. Delicious. So look at that. We gained 6 max health and went basically to full health from that combat. Really like a disarm here to strip some strength off enemies. I actually don't totally dislike Sever Soul as a way to clear non-attack cards from my hand and generate block for each one, although we'd much prefer a second wind. Disarm will do, I think. Disarm will do. Hey, Xander Monkey. Yeah, the issues are still prevalent, unfortunately. We had a little calm pocket there, but still problematic. Seems like a good deck to get Apparitions. Yes, I would take Apparitions here. We'd have to give up a lot of max health, but the gain would be... We can still get all that max health back because we have Feed. And then the Intangible would be very strong, especially alongside the Orichalcum. I almost wonder if I'm upgrading Feed. Although if I'm going to fight this Elite, and I think I will because we have so many hit points, Disarm makes that a lot easier for one. So does Heart of Iron. Do we upgrade the Demon form, the Feed, or the Disarm? I can exhume Disarm multiple times to shut down Book of Stabbing, so I'm not afraid of Book of Stabbing. It's the 3 Slavers and the Kremlin Leader that are a problem. Ooh, Kremlin Leader could really kill me, actually. Maybe that makes me want to upgrade Infernal Blade. So we have a 0-cost card. Let's do that. No, that's such an out-of-left-field upgrade, but it's also a good exhume target. Okay, good luck to us. This could go really well or really badly. This looks like relatively well. We got Inflame turn 1, we got Bash turn 1. Although if I want to use the Feed, I gotta use it now so that we can exhume it. But I think this is Inflame Bash. Probably use the Heart of Iron so that we get automatic 12 block per turn. That will ensure this fight doesn't get out of control. We have to make sure the Red Slaver dies before we become vulnerable. If we get vulned, we're gonna die. Entangle is fine. Entangle is not vulnerable. Though I'd still prefer that not happen, so I think we kill the Red Slaver this turn. Headbutt the Feed. Well, I could Dark Embrace and Feed this turn. Yeah! Dark Embrace. Headbutt Feed. Infernal Blade. Oh, but it's... Yeah, that's a kill. The Feed is not a kill. Dang it. Okay, so that's still a problem then. Bummer. I was hoping that would let me feed on this fool. Oh well, I guess I'll do it this way. Still might as well use this so that we can exhume it. Yes. Okay, do it this way then. Mr. Discord, thanks for 31 months of support. It's already a full block, so just exhume the feed. This does 14. Of course, you're at 15 now. Classic. Foolish. I think I just missed my opportunity for 2 feeds. Oh well. At least patiently wait through this guy's attacks. There's already feedback. Let's just do this again then. Beautiful. Very good use of the Heart of Fire in this fight, for sure. Alright, deliciousness acquired. Get a Mercury Hourglass, doing 3 damage to all enemies every turn. That could make it more difficult to feed on things, but I'm completely okay with that. A little bit of assistance damage-wise is beautiful. There is the second Thunderclap we need. Or another Reaper. This card says not mastered, so I think that's what we're going to do, is take it for the Mastery Challenge. The Thunderclap. We need to win the game with 2 copies of this card in order to master it for the challenge. Yum yum. Why did I keep asking questions to chat? Because I wanted my feedback. Yum yum. And now I think I'm okay with upgrading feed. Let's do it. Take 1 less elite, just get more max health. Every time we land this, +1 per feed is going to be a lot. And Sundial is going to give us energy sometimes. Every 3 times we shuffle the draw pile, gain 2 energy. I think that's good enough to take here. Get another treasure, this time Warpaint. Upgrade 2 skills at random. And I say, don't mind if I do. Shockwave and Shrug are good. I was actually hoping for the Exhumes, but I'll take it. Alright, who's our next elite? Not Gremlin Leader. I'm really happy about that, actually. Anyone other than Gremlin Leader. Please and thank you. Good. Feel no pain, exhume, disarm? Yeah. Although this turn... maybe it should be Shrug, Shockwave. No, we need another disarm for next turn. Heck. Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Shoot. More reasonable. Ow. Wounds are not ideal, but that's okay. Got the book right where we want them. The stinky book thinks they're getting stronger over time. I'll show them what getting stronger over time looks like. Ha! Nice try, nerd. Eat some flame barrier, why don't you? That's what I thought. Singing Bowl. We can now skip card rewards to gain even more max HP. That's enormous, but not as enormous as Bloodletting, which is finally the energy generating card we've been looking for. Lose health, gain energy, and we have ways to gain health, so this is going to really pay some dividends here. You also get to either remove a card or upgrade all strikes and defends. Here's the thing, though. I don't have any strikes or defends remaining, so let's just get rid of this perfected strike. So long, farewell. Be gone. Any thwacks? No, it's the designer in Spire, offering 2 random upgrades, a card removal, or a removal and a random upgrade. Honestly, 2 random upgrades seems really good in a deck where there are no starter cards remaining. The random upgrades could have a big impact here. If I was to remove any one card, it would probably be Bash, because we have 2 Thunderclaps and a Shockwave. Can I talk a little about why Gremlin Leader is so scary? Essentially, because Gremlin Leader is summoning additional minions onto the field constantly, we do not have an attack that can hit both Gremlin Leader and the minions at the same time, and we do not have enough energy to play both attacks on the leader and the minions. So essentially, we just kind of get out-action economied by Gremlin Leader, which results in taking tons and tons of damage. Against the 3 Slavers, we kind of just like played it slow there and it worked out. Against the Book of Stabbing, we can disarm. But against the leader, we have really no recourse. So, do I remove Bash, or do I just go for 2 random upgrades? What would my next remove be? I don't think I have any further removes. Do we really use Bash? No, we don't. But I'll get to remove Bash anyway. Let's upgrade Reaper and Flame Barrier, I guess. Reaper upgrade doesn't seem that important, but it can be pretty good. Genuinely. Ooh, this is going to be a good fight. Really great with the Double Thunderclap here for a bunch of AoE. I bet we can eat all 3 of these birds. If the draw order is okay. Looks really okay. We can Headbutt Exhume. Eat with Feed. No, it should be double tap Feed and then Headbutt, I think. So I want to weaken one and eat another one. This does 22 twice, so we eat the one with 33 health. Delicious! So we don't get Pocket Watch this turn, but we should on this turn, I think. I can go Reaper Exhume Feed, only if I have Bloodletting. Reaper seems worth it here, though. Can't kill you. I'll be back. Here for dinner third, sir. Don't want to do too much damage. It's feeding time. Delicious. So we gained 12 max health in one fight. And no one saw it. Yes, welcome to part 3 of my Terraria playthrough. Today we're going to be taking on the Moon Lord with a 10-card deck. Wait, what? Give me another field opade. And upgrade this bloodletting. Yeah, at least I'm not streaming Baba as you. Oh no. So, our second boss of the run, Bronze Automaton, also known as the Bronze Tomato, is a boss that is going to be pretty easy. This boss's whole gimmick is they attack you for 50, except my whole gimmick is that I have 90 health. So, your gimmick is countered by my gimmick. Goodbye. Also demon form. Could have played Infernal Blade there, but didn't want to deactivate my Orichalcum. Excellent. Now this is a turn where I can do things. So we have Bloodletting, and that means I can play a lot of cards. No Dark Embrace yet. Slight problem. Alright, Discovery. Show me what you can do after playing Feel No Pain. Cleave. Basic but effective. Second Wind might be better for this fight, genuinely. Second Wind could do a lot here. Turn where I can do things turns into turn where I cannot do things. Pretty more looks like an extra sketch than gameplay currently. I apologize in advance. Got AoE. Give me the second wind, actually. But don't play it yet. And then just inflame? So do I even bloodletting? I don't think so. Wait. The donkening continues. Reaper. Double tap. Bring it. Show me your Hyper Beam. You fool. Observe this. Easy. Hyper Beam blocked. In fact, we healed on the Hyper Beam turn. Simply beautiful. Simply beautiful. Zavanavaz, thanks for 45 months of support. Okay, we're gonna double Flame Barrier for maximum Toastitude. I could Bloodletting as well. I want to set up a feed kill soon. We also have bonus energy this turn from the Sundial. It's actually perfect 30 block here. How delightful. Get absolutely dunked on, Bronze Automaton. You know what? I don't think we need to Bloodletting. Enjoy your 20 return damage. Draw a couple cards with second win here. We do get to the feed, and guess what? It's meal time. Crunchy. Very crunchy. Delicious, delicious automaton. And we're offered Limit Break to double our strength. A lot more reasonable now that we have the demon form. Holy heck, boop, 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 triple boop. Thank you so much for the insanely generous 50 gifted subs. That's more subs than I have bitrate, actually. Fun fact. So, welcome, one and all. More gifts, more gift subs than pixels. More chat members than uptime. It's good. Thank you. No, thank you for that. Insanely positive experience. Actually, you know what? Since we can't see all that well, but we can hear nice and clearly, I think this is a grand time, Twitch chat, for a moment of positivity. Why don't we fill these airwaves with some positive vibes, even as we struggle with our audio experience? So what I'm asking for you, Twitch chat, is your most delightful moment or experience from this day or week. Something that made you smile or happy, good news for you or a loved one, a tasty meal you had, a promotion at work, an exciting relationship development, anything like that. Share it, please. Put it in Twitch chat. I'll read it aloud, and we can together spread some love around to everybody. French Fry Apocalypse got a bigger than expected raise today. Congrats to you. Chunt got air conditioning installed last week, ready for summer. I think it's going to be a scorcher this year, so good to get that in place early. I think that's on my to-do list early next month, is get the AC up. Reese says, I'm building a house with my fiance, which will be ready in 2 weeks. Congrats to you and yours. Demotori says, the most delightful this day is when I look at the funny Plink cat gif. Nothing like a good chortle. Those cats, they're great. The Clowny has completed 3 courses in the last month in their effort to get a bachelor's degree and go for a career change by the end of their year. Good luck as you continue on that. He Who Watches got tickets to Masters Sunday. Sunday. Casper V6 coming up on their 4-year anniversary in 2 days. Congrats again to you and yours. Hope you have a lovely time. John F. playing and nearly done with the Resident Evil 4 remake, and it's been a heckin' good time. I gotta say, the age of remakes has its positives and negatives when it comes to content at large, but I, for one, am really delighted to see old games in particular being up-ported to newer platforms such that they're available on digital download media in some cases the first time, and in also some cases they're remastered with new features that are delightful or otherwise improved. For games in particular, especially some of the retro games, it's really, really good. I heard that Pokemon Stadium, speaking of, the original Pokemon Stadium, is coming to Switch. Kind of curious how that's going to perform. Wonder if we'll see more of it on Twitch when it happens. Whiskey heard the heartbeat of their incoming baby for the first time. Holy heck. Congrats on your parentage. Pete Douglas ran back-to-back half marathons over the Easter weekend. Isn't that just a marathon? No, I imagine there's a break in between that makes it back-to-back half marathons. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Jedit won the lottery in the weekend, just 80 pounds, but still. Another way to say that, Jedit, is actually that you gained 80 pounds this weekend, which is technically true. 22 Teams says, I've got the rest of the week off, and my coworkers and I rented a cabin with lake access and a hot tub. Ooh, yeah, that sounds like a good time. Just, staying at a cabin for a week is a really delightful way to get some good feels back. Steve with a B got their work bonus, should help with needed house repairs. Spirit Sparrow, happy to be alongside the voice of Baylor in these troubled times. Taking that, by the way. Let's get some audio music. Show You Ramen celebrated 9 years together with their girlfriend yesterday. Holy heck. Digital Charmander also having a kid coming along healthy. Here's to a happy and healthy delivery and a welcome into the world for the kiddo. K9 Mancer leaving their current job at the end of the week, have another job lined up with more pay for less responsibilities. That's the way to do it. More pay, less work, heck yeah. Happy birthday, Nitrous Oxide. Ho, coffee dripper. That's the way to get energy. Tourists for Tour taking their first tentative steps into polyamory. Good luck. Don't forget to check in with everybody, make sure that they are comfortable and feeling attended to in the situation. Can be quite delicate to balance, but it's quite a feeling if it works. Sarah Carr got waitlisted for vet school you want to get into. Good luck. If not this year, then next. Great way to think of it. The Dreadu got into med school. Congratulations. One other gamer headed out on an epic scuba diving vacation on Sunday. Nice. Gym Tonic's hooked on Against the Storm. Firebird Lover happy because they just got a free sub from Triple Boop, along with 49 others. Birds and Bacon saw the Super Mario movie with their nieces. I've heard good things. I also heard really good things about the D&D movie. I think those are both on my to-watch list now. Anarch B says, "Two of my partners and I are buying a house together and get to visit your crush next week after planning the visit for over a month." Sounds like a lot of teamwork. K. Willie started a new antidepressant and feeling better than ever. Heck yeah. My variable name started working with a personal trainer recently, hoping to have more strength than this Ironclad run. Well, let's see, this Ironclad might get really strong. Rinviri visiting their parents for Easter, celebrating their mother's birthday, and most importantly, seeing the kitty. Adorable cat. Kitty, kitty. Joe Mama ran 2 sub-90-minute miles for the first time yesterday. Nice. Getting back into running a bit more as the weather starts to toast up. Fry for Fight says, "I installed a new network at home and I thought I screwed it up when I entered the stream." Nope, it was just Twitch. Which, by the way, our issue is currently not occurring, but I have no reason to believe it won't reoccur. Kicking222 says, "My fiance got cast in a new mobile game and won a voice acting contest for free training." Cool. Silvardo says, This week I reached 2.5 years sober. Well done. Keep it up." Six Whooper says, "I got extended time off work and I'm using it to work on launching a Kickstarter campaign I've been planning for a long time." Dang. When you do eventually launch it, feel free to share it on our Discord community. I'm sure there are others who might be interested in what you've created. It's kind of the whole point of the Discord is for members of the community to come together, share the things that they do, create, think, and feel. So please put it on there. Infidel Zombie contributing to the Fixed Twitch Fund. Thanks for 27 months. Sploot Dog happy with a tax refund. Bikunja just happy for everybody else. That's awesome. Ooh, more coffee sounds not bad. Maybe I'll get another one soon. And a dad joke for Walla. Why do chemists tell terrible puns? All of the good jokes are gone. Bailey watched the series finale of one of their favorite TV shows this weekend with a bunch of friends, and they all cried. It was good, though bittersweet that it's over. And Espazal released a new song on their SoundCloud. Troxel thrilled that it's 70 degrees and sunny after the second snowiest winter in history for their state. Oof. Valor Desert Fox got a new job at tax verification after your college degree finished. By the way, we'll need to talk about my taxes. He who watches dropped your coffee consumption considerably, but then bought your wife an espresso machine. We've got an espresso machine here at home, and yeah, it's definitely an addiction enabler, that's for sure. Infidel Zombie says, I flew 15 hours to Europe to give a 15-minute talk at a conference, but woke up the day of with a cold and no voice. Thankfully, recovered enough to push through and all went well. Glad you're able to pull it through together there, Infidel Zombie. That would have been a lot of wasted effort otherwise. A noble attempt at a chemistry joke. Clamis says, I umpire baseball and both coaches told me I did a great job after the game. Heck yeah. Well done. Log Nation says, I flew solo on my next big step toward a pilot license. Amazing. Hope you continue in your training after all. The sky's the limit. Speaking of coffee addiction, we're taking coffee here. Coffee Dipper gives us more energy, but says we cannot sleep at rest sites. With 118 max health, 8 hit points per combat, plus Reaper with 2 exhumes and Limit Break Demon Form, we really ought not to need to sleep at any point in time. Surely we can simply bide our time and then gain hundreds of hit points back all at once here. I'm no longer really afraid of any of the elites, now that we have the energy to play all of our cards and the card draw to make our threats manifest. I think our only goal is to take a whole bunch of combats and gain a ton of max health off of them. We'll gain at least 4 max health per fight, generally speaking. We want to upgrade this demon form soon. Darklings are a little annoying, but really not that problematic, actually. And always get our health back with a Reaper. All this effort just to master Thunderclap. Whatever it takes, you know? It's a particularly weird style of Ironclad. We just kind of sit back and bide our time, even allowing the enemies to strike us, perhaps excessively. But once we start hitting back, oh boy, do our foes regret it. Big time. The thing is, Reaper would kill them now. Reaper does too much damage. Minor issue. We'll just Reaper some other fight. You're my food now. Haven't mastered Seeing Red yet. Let's fix that. 1 orb blocker. You got it. 2, 3. 3 cards and we draw bonus cards. That is our goal on a lot of fights, is to see if it's possible. Let's play the right number of cards such that the pocket watch will work, while also gaining as much max health as possible. Ooh, Heavy Blade Plus. That's actually pretty bonky. Give me that slapper of a card. Strength affects this card 5 times. Also, 1 Flex Potion, please, to give me 5 temporary strength for 1 turn. Ideally to be used alongside the Limit Break. Yeah, a good way to deal damage to Heart, for example. Headbutt or play Limit Break? I think I'm just going to play Limit Break. Sure, I'll Dark Embrace as well. None of them will have any block next turn. We're guaranteed to draw Reaper next turn. This should go well. yes, and our bit rate's back down. I figured it might happen again. Continued apologies for our performance struggles, Twitch chat. Appreciate y'all sticking with me here through continued issues. And I do think the problem is on yours truly's end, my personal setup internet here. So Twitch perhaps not do too much vitriol. I think it is truly Baylor's internet today. Wow, we have full health and we have 130 of it, which is a lot. Really hoping we find the 4 shapes fight or something. Keep taking max health from Singeing Bowl here. We might even actually take fewer fires and more combats, trying to find fights where we can feed on multiple enemies. For example, this fight right here is a fight with 3 foes inside. And that is potentially a lot of max health gain for us. Up to 12 max health we could get if we eat them all. And it should be very easy to eat at least Spheric Guardian and Spiker, if no one else. We'll have to draw the feed in time to get the Exploder, which might not happen. No luck for us. Unless... looks like we've missed our chance. Although... there we are. Okay. Having to use the Exhume, though, means we can only feed 2 times. But I'm okay with that. Bonkulate. Sure. It's a bit of a bummer. I will be eating you, so make no mistake, whatever the cost, you're gonna get devoured. It's not about the hit points. Aha. Tasty. It's about sending a message. We take spot weakness here. Another form of strength gain seems correct. Eat 20 hot wings, don't wash hands, beat A20 silent. How's it going, McGeeb sauce? That sounds like quite the challenge indeed. You put me on hot ones while I try to explain strategy and eat spicy sauces in escalating fashion. That'd be fun. Discover the bonk. How many bonks have we discovered? It's the correct number, I think. Squish. I'll skip this disarm. 30? 30. Nice 30. Zoom discovery. Discover Juggernaut. Let's do it. Can start to see how these two Feel No Pains are going to form the core of our defensive strategy for this deck. At least one hopes. Yeah, I get him, Juggernaut. Add that incidental damage. One Exhume left. Let's leave the feed where it is. 13 by 4. Delicious. Alright, we have successfully eaten the maw. We're offered a Flex Plus, another way to gain strength, one that can be quite powerful with Limit Break. But the strength fades away at the end of the turn, which can make it a bit of an issue. It's going to take 2 max HP here, putting us to 146. That is a lot of max health. We're going to go ahead and upgrade, I guess, Demon Form, although upgrading Feel No Pains are also reasonable here. So is Seeing Red, for that matter. Lots of good upgrades, actually, which makes me want to consider making this more elite, more upgrade line, rather than more combats to gain more max health. This is the other option, pathing-wise. Take just as many combats as possible, gain as much max health as possible. Going to be a lot more max health than if we go the elite line. But the elites will give us higher rarity cards. I think it's probably better to go this way, rather than the elite path. Alright, give me more fights. Darklings once again. I'm in, quite frankly. Rampage. Yep. Also, yep. Bonk. Okay. We would like to go back to full health here. Let's just be kind of hog wild. We'll go Feel No Pain, Bloodletting, Shockwave, Inflame, Reaper to heal. I could double tap Reaper, but I think that would kill them. Yeah, that would kill them. Redrew the Bloodletting, so we could even go for... I could kill if I wanted to, but killing now means not feeding, and I want to feed. We must eat for more health. 246 damage, Heavy Blade. The power. 150 max health. No, 152 max health. Here's another multi-feed opportunity. Let's get all 3 this time. Means we gotta be careful because of the Mercury Hourglass here. We break 200 if we get fights like this? Yes. Who's our first act boss? Donu Deka? Yeah, we can eat both of them as well. Why skip an elite over... Why take a regular combat over an elite? You cannot eat elites multiple times. There's no elite where there's multiple enemies. So this fight gives us 12 max health. The elite gives us 4 max health. This fight is better. Corruption. Sure. That's the card we've been looking for this whole time. Delicious. So now we're at 164 max health. Could take a second demon form, and you know what? I will. This is legitimately a deck that wants 2 demon forms because of the pocket watch, because of the limit break, because of all the health we can get back. Yes. Realistically, we only want to play one of the demon forms, but having 2 of them allows us to draw the 1 demon form earlier in the fight. I wish we could take Centennial Puzzle, but we need to take the blue key in order to get to Act 4 here. And here's another fight where you can feed multiple times, potentially up to 3 times, not 4, because we don't have another Exhume. Although I could maybe discover Exhume. Realistically, that's not going to happen. Also, with this initial placement, I have to use the Flex Potion to get an initial feed. That Flex Potion's pretty valuable. However, I think it's probably worth it. Actually, wait, 15 plus 9, 24. Yeah, we can't do 24. Worth it. Very high chance to get another potion here, after all. Top max health unseeded, I want to say 290, approximately. Don't know that I've done 300. This run is not going to be able to get to 300. You really have to start feeding in Act 1. Alright, we should kill the spiker while it's still easy. Alternately, do this. Good work. More cards that are already mastered. Let's just keep clicking max health here. 178 max health. And now for Writhing Mass. This enemy changes what they're doing every time you strike them, which can make doing so kind of unwise. One of the attacks this thing has access to is a curse move that permanently puts a unremovable curse. Actually, no. Permanently puts a parasite curse in your deck. It's not unremovable. But it is rude. I tend to take a slow and steady approach with this fight where I can. I think that helps a lot. Okay, but what if... Ugh. Suddenly one day we just had enough strength. And it was good. Delicious. Delicious. No, no, we don't need Clash anymore neither. 2 more health, please. Up to 184 hit points now. Sentinel is a card we haven't mastered and is okay in this deck. Pummel is pretty good. Deals damage a bunch of times and exhausts. Great with our strength. Let's grab a Pummel. Impervious also a pretty good way to block. We have yet to win with 2 uppercuts. Although this deck does not need uppercut at the moment. I actually don't have a way to exhaust Sentinel, interestingly. But sure, I'll take an Impervious. I guess I'll be on my way. That'll leave us with just enough money to buy a relic, perhaps in the final act shop. I'll take it. Could lose all our money for a relic? No way, Jose. Which I guess is the name of Lord Redmask. It was Jose. Game never tells you that, but I know it deep in my heart. Thought his name was Don? Yeah, Don Jose. It's his full name. If I play any more cards, we're going to go over the limit. Let's just get real crazy like that. Give me back my... don't give me back my anything. Take some damage. Nemesis is pretty tricky. The intangibility every other turn means you're kind of at the mercy of the fates as to whether or not your damage lines up on a turn where you're actually able to use it or not. Hopefully I've got some answers available here. 1 feed, please. Tasty. Rampage is here. I could take 1 Rampage just for the hope that we find a second one. That'd be the stupidest way to get double Rampage win. Let's do it. And Maulbank is here to give me a little bit of gold. But only a little bit. Greetings, big shapes. Please try not to excessively bludgeon me with your limbs. I'm going to be eating both of you momentarily, so enjoy. Just keeping it to 3 cards a turn for the moment. Get back our health soon enough. Oh. This is what the max health is for, mind you. So that I can do this stupid nonsense without actually having to suffer for it. More strength, please. I paid for the whole health bar. I'm going to use the whole health bar. Let the reapering begin. Eventually. Hello? There you are. Full heal. Let's go. Delicious. Double delicious. We're gonna break 200 health, Twitch chat. With some delicious escargot. Does double tap work with feed? You won't gain max health twice, but if either feed kills the target, you will gain the 4 max health. Sure. Too early for limit break there. Just put powers in play. Tis that simple. It's going to look like we're doing nothing for several turns, and then very suddenly, the time meter is going to be dead. Because we go limit break, exhume the limit break, play the limit break again, and yeah, this is going to happen. Tasty. Very tasty. Ironclad, why did the Ironclad stop eating enemies when he reached 288 hit points? Because he thought eating anything more would be too gross. 1908 is the damage we deal to the heart. With that big bonk. Do I speak any other languages? No. Just English for me. Yeah, I could have tweaked the setup a little bit more. Good there. It worked out. It worked out. Membo card. Second wind. We go digging for rampage. Be a stupid way to get rampage. Take second wind. There's a shockwave beneath it. Take a reckless charge, too. Okay, yeah, that's going to be fruitless. Let's not do that. In fact, I'm going to remove one of those. Now, you could have removed Rampage there, too, actually. That would have worked. It's all good. Bash also, I think I never ended up removing. Foolish. Hit me. Hit me again. You can stop hitting me now. I've had enough. It's not quite enough, huh? Exhume Pummel works, though. I'll take that. We miss on one feed there, but I like the even 200, actually. Feels like the right amount of health. Ow. Well, this is the wrong amount of health. Okay, we need to get that health back. Yesterday. There you are. Hit points. Is that enough hit points? It's gonna have to be. Good talk. All right. To the heart. To the heart. Biggins, thanks for 19 months of support. Much love. So, one Demon form on turn 1 seems like a good start. Could also use the Colorless Potion now. Let's do it. Discovery or Metamorphosize. Let's grab an additional discovery here. What do you got? Spot Weakness, Uppercut, Battle Trance. Take a Battle Trance, but I'm not going to play it because I want the Pocket Watch. Good turn for Disarm. No Disarm, though. Just Shockwave Discovery things. And you're not a Disarm. Although Dropkick could be a Disarm. No such luck, huh? That's what health is for. Shockwave again. Oh, the order. Okay, we gotta play Reckless Charge then if I want the Orichalcum block. I don't think I care about Orichalcum then. Slightly wrong order in that case. That's fine. Double your demon form. Actually, we should probably start doing damage now. We have enough strength. We got in the Exhume pool. Or we could just do the Big Strong. Let's do that. By Big Strong, I mean drink Flex Potion. Limit Break. Exhume the Limit Break. Do it again. Go to 68 strength. And do 100 damage. full block, or full damage anyway. Anything I want to headbutt? I don't think so. I'll be taking my health back now, please. Full heal. Have some fire. $374 damage. Let's go ahead and put that back on top. You're right. That isn't enough damage. Better make it 764. No, 1,146, actually. Bonk. GG, the clean 200. I like it. Talk about a big bonk. GG, Twitch chat. GG. Gonna have heartburn tonight. That's right. Yeah, shame about the bitrate issues. Makes it unlikely that we can highlight that one. But it was a good time. I'm glad you were all here, Twitch chat. GG. GG. Now what has it been done? The Spire sleepeth, and so shall I. GG, Twitch chat. GG. Some good stuff here. The record video locally as well. No, I don't have the hard drive space to make local recordings of all the streams. I'd fill up all available space far too quickly. So I do not currently do that. Boom Shika Wow Wow, thanks for 3 months of the Prime sub. GG. GG. I'm going to give another shout out here to our desk mat from Epic Desk between runs here. Let's have a look-see here. Our desk pad. This is the Fiendish Forest desk pad. You're looking at this on my real actual desk here. A beautiful, glossy, high-color, extra-large piece of desk art, essentially. The art was created specifically for this stream with my feedback through a company called Epic Desk. And how it works is that pre-orders for this beautiful pad are open until the beginning of May, at which point they make as many as have been ordered, ship them out, and are never made again. Yeah, it's kind of like some comic art. I think is a good description. Are my sleeves different colors in each angle? That's the power of lighting. Also different webcams with different video settings enabled and all that. But yeah, it's me. It's me. So Epic Desk took some high quality studio photos. Here's what this looks like normally with the, or not normally. Here's the promotional image from Epic Desk, which looks extra beautiful. In that full color here, you can see that adorable, well, maybe not adorable, that sneaky smirking Baylor in the bottom right corner. Would I ever use a hand cam for more intense games? That's something I could see doing, maybe. Never seen a whole lot of appeal to them personally, although they can be nice for like speed runs. And yeah, we got an ergonomic mouse. I do indeed. Yeah, so and again, my goal with the desk pad here was not to create something that was an income or revenue stream for the channel, but rather to create and share this delightful piece of unique art for anybody who wants it. This is again not at all about the money for me. I couldn't really give much of a hoot whether we sell 10 or 20 or 100, but it's more about creating this cool one-of-a-kind art piece and being able to have it like that. I have one actually here on my desk in front of me that I can point to and be like, whoa, this is what my desk looks like now. That's pretty cool. Something that's truly unique and custom to the stream. I love it. I love it. Yeah, in a painting stream, I could see a hand cam being a big deal. See that being a big deal. But yeah, I wanted to show this off. Yeah, exactly. As Cy Peregrinus adds up fast. So we're talking like if I store locally tens of gigabytes of video file daily. That's a lot. I'm gonna need terabytes of storage, not just one, but many terabytes to make that work, which I could do. That's within my means, I suppose. What's the time limit to order again? Beginning of May. Gormarin. So for the month of April, pre-orders are open. It's only a 4-week order period. Where do the full stream uploads on YouTube come from then? They actually come from Twitch, believe it or not. Twitch stores it as a past broadcast. That past broadcast gets downloaded and then re-uploaded to YouTube. So Twitch is doing all the storing work for me. And I appreciate that. Wherever Twitch headquarters servers are, they must have quite the array of... I can't even imagine the sheer storage space required to keep all of the past broadcasts of every channel that has them enabled on Twitch. That's just astounding. Downloaded to Failey, then uploaded to YouTube. Okart Monster, thanks for 14 months of support. Doesn't that take the same space? Yes, but on a different device. So, Twitch chat. I see the bitrate is still a little questionable. If we do... Yeah, I can see it dipping right now. If we do another run, I don't have any assurance I'm going to be able to highlight it or keep it. And it is a really nice day out. So I think what I'm going to do is end our stream early here today. Get me outside and go for a jog, perhaps. And tomorrow, hopefully, the bitrate will be stable enough to make evergreen content. Simply stream Vampire Survivors, you won't be able to tell. You know, that's not a bad idea. Gonna get a stretch of the water. A good times. Take Twitch chat with me, stream wirelessly. Am I gonna touch grass? Maybe. Perhaps the grass will touch me. It is nice out. See you later, Enrique K, Matchhead, Ryle Out, Razzlefur, Miss Achiever, Piece of Pie, Dingus. Oh, actually, there's also a package on my front door I have to go get. So all the more reason to get that. 5280 has actually got to go work. Bummer. Sorry to hear it. See a Rantin Lad, Miss Achiever, Plasma Orbs. Big shout out to everybody who subbed today, especially a big thank you to... the 50 gifted subs from Triple Boop, the Boop Boop Boop. So thanks again, Triple Boop, for the incredible generosity and for everybody for the earlier hype train. We will be back tomorrow, not later than noon, our usual standard time, hopefully for some less interrupted stream. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Till next time, this is Baylor signing off saying stay cozy. Have a good one. Be kind to one another. Toodaloo, folks. Ta-ta.